Hey, thanks for clicking that link. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Winghome 630M trail camera. So for the few people that watch my videos, you probably know that I mainly review cellular trail cameras. And this company, Winghome, approached me, asked me to review one of their cameras, and I was surprised because it wasn't a cellular trail camera. But after getting the information on the camera, I was actually pretty excited to review this camera because the features on it are really good. 16 megapixel, has a 100-degree wide angle lens, and then it has a Sony sensor and has Leica technology built into it. So being a camera guy, you hear those things, you're like, this has got to be some pretty good quality pictures. I know that, these are tools more for scouting, more for, finding a deer, patterning deer, etc., seeing what's on your property. But I've always wanted to have a trail camera that actually takes really good quality pictures. Out of all the cameras I have, none of them are really that great. I mean, the picture quality is, I have one that's like 22 megapixels and then another one that's like 12. Megapixels really doesn't make the picture quality great. It just makes a lot of pixels. So I was excited to see somebody put the effort into the inside of the camera rather than just, features that had to do with hunting. I would like to have a camera that we could take to the UP and we get some good quality pictures of, a bear or moose or anything like that. Because up there, it's not as much about the scouting as it is just getting to see the cool animals that are around that you don't get to see every day because you don't live there. I'll do an unboxing, then we'll go over the features and we'll set it up and get a few test shots before this video is over. Like the box says, this is the Winghome 630M. It's got a 16 megapixel sensor, 100-degree wide angle lens. It has zero fisheye distortion, and then it's got a 0.4 trigger speed. Its weatherproof rating is IP66. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure you can Google it. More than likely it'll make it through a thunderstorm, but it probably won't make it if you throw it in a pond. This is a trail camera, people, not a fish finder. So let's open the box. I actually really like the packaging of this camera. So right from the get-go, you got your quick start manual, a bigger manual, the camera, and then you have the strap and the USB cable. As well as the camera, you do actually get a free gift. You can get either a Winghome card reader or you can actually get a SD card. On the face of this camera, you got your infrared sensor, your LED indicator, your lens, microphone, and your infrared LED lights. With the camera open, it takes 8 AA batteries as well as your function buttons on the front here. On the bottom, you got your SD card slot, your mini USB input, 12 volt input, and you got a 1/4 I guess that would be a nut to connect to a tree mount or even a tripod or monopod, anything like that. Turn it on, comes right on. So camera mode, you got photo, let's go down, photo, video, pick and video. So I'm always gonna do pick and video. Multi-shot, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Image size, I'm going 16 megapixel. And then video size, you can do 480, 720 HD, or 1080 full HD. I'm going 1080. Video length, yeah, it looks like, I'm sure it says in the book, but I like to find out on my own. Yeah, I could have just pushed down. So it's just 59 seconds is the highest you can go. And then we'll do night mode. So you got max range, balanced, minimum blur, no blur. I'm gonna try max range first. LEDs, high or low, high, cam name. I'm not gonna turn it on because I don't know where I'm gonna put this quite yet. But I don't know why you would want to turn your infrared sensor off. I might say it in the book. So we got sensitivity, high, middle, or low. I'm gonna go low and see how well it works. I'll do a 5-second delay on the sensor and then time lapse. I'm not gonna do a time lapse. I will do a time lapse when I do a 1-month review on this camera. I'm gonna do a 1-month review, see how well it holds up, and I will do a time lapse for a couple days with this camera. I've never actually ran a time lapse on a camera, trail camera, so I want to check it out and see what it does. Work time. If you turn it on, then you can set the hours. So if you want to, for instance, if you use a security camera, and you have it on a job, you can make it so it only works from the times you're gone. So let's just say 5 o'clock till 6 o'clock in the morning. And then we're gonna go language. You can change it to English, and that's all there is English. Looks like you can turn the timestamp on or off. I kind of like that because if it does take good quality pictures like I think it's going to, and we put it in UP, I wouldn't want the timestamp on there. I would just want to have the picture of a bear or a moose or whatever walking through, and I think that'd be really cool. So let's change the date. It's actually 5/17. So for battery, you have the option of alkaline or nickel metal. Nickel metals are usually what they use for rechargeable batteries. I think the reason they have that on there is so it's an accurate reading for your battery meter. I don't know enough about batteries, but I'm sure that there's a reason that they have the option to choose between the two. And then password. I'm not going to put a password on it, but it's nice to know you can put a password on it. With the cycle, I'm going to turn it off, but what it does is when the card fills up, it will start rewriting on the oldest files. Now, on a cellular trail camera, I just let that happen because I can already see the pictures, and if there's something that I really want to see in high resolution, then I go out and get the card. But with a non-cellular trail camera, I would not want old images to get erased. I would want to be able to get the oldest image, and unfortunately I miss out on the newest image, but more than likely having this out, I'm probably going to check it pretty regularly, and I'm not going to have it in a place where I hunt. And then you put the SD card in, we can format it. That's good because I have an SD card. I just know there's a bunch of stuff on it. Frequency, I don't know what that's for, but I know if it's for video purposes, I'm going to want it to 60 hertz because most cameras and televisions run at 60 hertz. So you're going to want it at 60 hertz in the United States. I think 50 hertz is for outside the United States. And then then basically that's the firmware that's in there. And I'm sure you can go to the website and see if there's newer firmware. So let me get out of here and I will go grab an SD card and we can format it, and then we'll take it out to my grandparents and we'll set it up. So I'm out at my grandparents' farm. There's a storm rolling in. They got a new puppy. They're having a blast. My kids are having a blast playing with it. You're starting to see racks form right now, so I'm excited to get this camera out here. I brought my other camera out here too, but I forgot a strap or my mount. I usually use screw-in mounts. I need to go pick some up. I'm out of them. I don't know where any of them are, honestly. I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna use this tree right here. If you look here, nothing grows, but this is where I put a salt block 3 or 4 years ago, and they still come in and dig at it. That's why I'm always stressing to put in salt blocks. If you can bait, if you have a place where you're allowed to do that, put those in because they last 365 days a year. And honestly, it's lasted for, it's been like 4 years since I put that there. That's it. You just turn it on and go, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. The storm's passed, but it looks like another one might be coming. Maybe not, I don't know. It's really windy though. I'm gonna get out of here. I will come back in a couple days. We'll grab this SD card, take a look at a couple pictures, and well, you guys will see them right now. Here we go. So that's it for this video. That was a Winghome, I think it was 630M. Can't remember off the top of my head now. It's been a couple days since I made the beginning of this video. Let me know what you guys think. How many of you are actually using non-cellular trail cameras anymore? Is the non-cellular trail camera a thing of the past? For me, for the amount of cameras that I want to get out this year, I'm going to have to go with non-cellular trail cameras because I can't afford the monthly bill. But I am going to be doing some cellular trail camera reviews here coming up in the next few weeks. Plus we're going to do a shootout between the non-cellular cameras that go together and then the cellular trail cameras that go together. So thanks for watching. Comment down below, hit that like button, subscribe. I gotta go.